So I was born in a really small town. My parents were really great parents, gave me lots of love, but I was a little rebellious. I was a little bit of a rule breaker. And so I pushed the limits when I got older in high school. When I left my parents' house to go to college, it was just, I thought it was going to be the best time of my life. My dad, who I love dearly, was an emotionally distant guy. And so I had a very empty place in my heart for affirmation. So when I met someone at college who was 4 years older than I was and far more experienced, and I just thought he hung the moon. 3 months into the relationship, I got pregnant. I believed every lie that the enemy was telling me, that if you have an abortion, no one will know. So I did. I had an abortion. And just immediately, it went from all roses and sunshine to, what in the world have I done? And I remember coming back, and all I wanted to do was lay in the bed. I couldn't even get up and go to class. I didn't talk about it with anyone. I also couldn't talk about it with God. So I just didn't, for years and years. After the abortion, I married the guy that I had gotten pregnant by. We were divorced within 2.5 years. So after several failed marriages, by this time I was divorced again. And it was during that period of my life that I had actually gotten involved in another relationship, and it was time to turn around. And I got on my knees one night and I told God that I needed him to take control. I didn't even know what that looked like, but I needed him to take control. But I had 3 beautiful children that I love more than life, and it helped me understand the parent-child relationship, which helped me also understand how God could love me and how he must love me. I met my husband now, who we actually met in Sunday school, and we got married. And it was different this time, because this time I was being obedient to God. I was seeking after him. When I came here, and I think my husband felt the same, it just felt right. I don't know how to explain it. And then got invited to a couple small group. So we got plugged into that small group, which has just, it's been wonderful, just having that small community where you have real friendships, and you can support each other and be involved in each other's lives, in the good and the bad. When you're in a small group, there's a confidentiality and trust, where you can be honest and talk about real things that you wouldn't necessarily share in a larger group. And through the couple small group and my connection with Mike Wynn, that's how I became involved in the post-abortion class. And women have come to that, and you get into that safe space of being together and being with people who have experienced something very, very similar to what you've experienced. If you just get over that first hurdle, that first fear, that first yelling, the enemy yelling, your sin is worse than anybody else's sin. If you just get over that and walk forward in obedience, take that one step, and you get in that room with those women who are hurting just like you are, or have secrets that they think are larger than yours, or sins that they think is worse than yours, God breaks that wall just like that. And what He can do when that wall is broken, you can't even imagine it until you experience it. You can't imagine what He's got for you, what He can do in your life, not only in your life, but to use you to share with others and break down their walls. Don't wait 1 second to do that. He's a good, good God. And He wants so much good in your life. And the only thing that's standing in that way sometimes is that fear, that the lie of Satan's whispering in your ear. That's part of my anger towards Him, as He held me back for so many years. I was well into my 40s before I pushed past that. Don't let Him steal another day of your joy.